Hello and welcome to or back to the channel, depending. It's a new series, so a lot of people could be new. Welcome if you are. Today I'm going to be starting my reactions to, for the first time, watching Supernatural, a show I've never watched that went on for 15 seasons, and yeah, it's a very popular show. I've had it requested, I've had it recommended, and I'm thinking, why not? It's April, it's spooky season. It's always spooky season in my mind. I'm a Halloween guy. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I know very little about this show. I know we have, at the very least, wait, Dean and Sam, welcome. But we'll see how it goes. I'm excited. If you're new to the channel, you can look in the comments. I will not be reacting to every episode, but I will be watching every episode. I'll be only reacting to certain ones. I've got a list of the ones I'm reacting to in the comments. If there's any specific episodes you would love to see me react to, or you think I need to react to because of stuff that happens in the episode, leave it in the comments down below to let me know. But without further ado, let's jump into Supernatural Season 1, Episode 1, Pilot.
That's him.
Hey, Dean.
Daddy!
Hey, buddy. Oh, you think Sammy's ready to toss around a football yet?
No, Daddy.
It's Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Didn't think that'd be the first thing I'd have to broach on, but I love Jeffrey Dean. I'm a Walking Dead fan, so Negan, you know. But Jeffrey Dean Morgan, shout out. Shout out, baby. So Dean is the eldest, and Sam's a little baby. Sam's just a little baby there, just underneath the little one.
Is he hungry? Okay.
She's a tired new mother. Fair enough. It's a very ominous, creepy tone. I'm vibing. Yeah, very creepy. The lights going out. The clock stopping. Him looming over the bed as a shadowy presence. All very spooky. All very supernatural. Ooh. Oh, got a bit of boogie on. Jeffrey Dean passed out on the couch. Not him looping over the baby. Once again, though, newborn baby, middle of the night you woke up. Fair enough to not groggily notice that immediately, I say.
Mary!
What? Starship meeting go on, I guess. Jesus. Oh my lord. Okay, yeah. Mary's not looking too hot. Well, actually, she's looking incredibly hot, but that's the main problem, I think. She's dead, dripping blood from the ceiling, the fires of hell burning beneath her, over everyone. Quick thinking, Jeffrey. John, I'm just going to call you Jeffrey most of the time, I assume. Sorry.
Take your brother outside as fast as you can! Gotcha.
It's a lot of things, Dean. It's very much not okay, because Jesus. John tried. He's a good man, a good father, a good husband. He tried, but genuinely nothing you could do for that. Genuinely nothing you could. I don't know how you explain this to the fire department and the cops. Because what the hell, even?
You stay back. You have to stay back.
You're not looking too hot, Jeffrey Dean. The fires did consume you a little bit, and you walked off unscathed. I don't know if John particularly is home right now, shall we say? Oh Lord.
Here's to Sam. LSAT victory. Scored a 174.
Is that good?
Scary good.
You are a first-round draft pick. You ain't lost school you want.
Got an interview here Monday. Full ride next year.
There are worse things in life than a very supportive, very attractive blonde woman in a nurse's outfit. I'm going to be honest with you, Sam. But congrats. I'm British. I have no idea what a 174 on the SATs means, but it sounds good and you say it's good. And he can get a full ride scholarship at Stanford for law. So fair play. Fair play. Not a very kind of spooky, supernatural kind of degree, but that's life. That's life, baby.
Oh, easy, Tiger.
Dean?
You know what? I don't know what it says about me as a human being, but just from his hair, I could tell that was Jensen Ackles. Maybe that tells you something about me. I don't know, but very skilled at martial arts. A pair of them, jeez. You see how high his leg went? Lucky girl, lucky girl.
Sam?
Dean, this is my girlfriend, Jessica.
Your brother, Dean?
I love the Smurfs. You got in my brother's league.
Let me put something on.
No, I wouldn't dream of it.
I mean, Dean, I'm not complaining specifically. I too love the Smurfs, especially on that shirt. But that's your brother's girlfriend, so let's chill out a little bit, bro.
Gotta borrow your boyfriend here, talk about some private family business.
Whatever you want to say, you can say it in front of her.
Okay. Dad hasn't been home in a few days. He's on a hunting trip.
Jess, excuse us.
Oh, yeah. And I think these boys know what their dad is hunting isn't game meat, shall we say. Yeah. You know, he's on a particular kind of hunting trip and he's not been home in a few days, so we should probably go find him.
Swore I was done hunting.
It wasn't easy, but it wasn't that bad.
When I told Dad I was scared of the thing in my claws, he gave me a 45. I was 9. I was supposed to say, don't be afraid of the dark.
Of course you should be afraid of the dark.
Okay, I guess for you two, you very much should be afraid of the dark. Considering what's out there, but giving a 9-year-old a 45 to deal with their monster in their closet isn't the best thing. When you know there's probably an actual monster in there, as a dad, you should probably deal with it yourself. I guess wanting to, you know, train him up and get him used to what's to come, but Jesus, Jeffrey.
I can't do this alone.
Yes, you can.
Well, I don't want to.
What was he hunting?
Vanished car, but he'd vanished.
Maybe he was kidnapped.
10 of them over the past 20 years. All men, same 5-mile stretch of road.
That is a coincidence, I guess. But I guess it's one of those things. 10 kidnappings in 20 years isn't like the biggest numbers, but I guess 10 kidnappings in the same small stretch of road in such a relatively short frame of time is, I guess.
And I get this voicemail yesterday.
Something big is starting to happen. Be very careful. We're all in danger.
There's EVP on that?
Not bad, Sammy.
I can never go home.
Ooh. Ominous. I can never go home. I mean, that could mean a lot of different things. Something supernatural. I mean, it could be something very normal, but this is supernatural, so I assume it's going to be something very supernatural.
Wait, you're taking off? Is this about your dad?
Just a little family drama.
What about the interview?
I'll make the interview.
Let me call you back. Car trouble or something?
Take me home.
Oh, gee. She looked like she kind of glitched a little bit there. But, I mean, preying on man's natural weakness. A very gorgeous woman in a very sheer white dress saying, take me home.
A girl like you really shouldn't be alone out here.
I'm with you. Will you come home with me?
Look, I know he's probably going to die, but this is not the worst way to go, I'm going to be honest. Shows a little bit of knee, a little bit of ankle, like we're in the 1800s. He's just staring at a rack. I mean, she's got him. He will do whatever she wants at this stage. Men are simple creatures sometimes.
You don't live here?
I can never go home.
What are you talking about? Nobody even lives here, huh? Where do you live?
Oh, okay. The way she didn't appear, kind of from the back of the car, looking at the seat, she didn't her presence wasn't there. The way she kind of glitched earlier, unless I'm just seeing things I could be. I can never go home. She's some type of ghost or poltergeist then. Who, I mean, she does have a physical presence of, say. He can see her. She can touch him, for lack of a better word. Oh, gee. I mean, you're a braver man than me. Well, I say brave. He was just incredibly horned up, let's say, for lack of a better word, going into the creepy abandoned house. Just for the oft chance of an incredibly attractive woman, I give it to him. Who's in the back of your car? I mean, I don't know how long your car's going to be here with this bridge out of order and you parked in the middle of it for some reason, but you could try and have some. She doesn't look like she's in the mood for fun, I'm going to be honest. any and all credentials you'd need to get anywhere. It's fair. I'm not going to say how hard could it be to fake them, but I guess in a career path where you're fighting demons and who knows what else, you know, you come across a thing or two. You stumble across an FBI badge, a police officer badge, whatever else you need.
Fellas had another one like this just last month, didn't you? Federal marshals. Any connection between the victims?
Not so far as we can tell. So what's the theory? We don't know.
What kind of crack police work I'd expect out of you guys.
Let's not be rude to the nice police officer whilst we're pretending to be police officers, Dean. Let's not do that, huh? Okay. Let's try and work this out then. So, woman, she's some type of ghost or poltergeist. She's dead. She can't go home. She was kidnapped and killed by a man on this stretch of road. So her presence, her life force is stuck here in this little stretch of road. So she gets revenge by luring men in like a siren to a sailor. And then she kills them. So they can't go home either after what they did to her. And I'm going to assume that the other side of this bridge is the end of her kind of line. You know, her house is obviously outside the border. She can't go there. That she can't go across the bridge. So she's just stuck on this small stretch of road where she's just getting revenge the only way she can.
We don't really know what's going on. We're all alone on this. If we're gonna find Dad, we've got to get to the bottom of this ourselves.
Can I help you boys?
Oh, sir, we were just leaving. Agent Mulder, Agent Scully.
Little X-Files reference. I need to watch X-Files as well. Maybe I'll react to that as well. Who knows? But yeah, they're not. You know, these sheriffs, these police officers, they're not gonna be able to work this out. Okay, only people experienced with this side of things, shall I say, can be able to work this out and figure out where all the Jeff's gone.
It's kind of this local legend. This one girl got murdered out on Centennial, like decades ago. Supposedly, she's still out there. Hitchhikes, whoever picks her up, disappear forever.
Well, that's it then. There you go. Solved. That was easy. Just had to have this one lady. Yeah. Killed a couple decades ago. Just been going for 20 years, a couple decades, so it tracks, it fits. Put a little bow on it. We'll call it a day, yeah?
It was 1981. Constance Welch, 24 years old, jumps off Sylvania Bridge. An hour before they found her, she calls 911. Her two little kids are in the bathtub. Both die.
Bridge look familiar to you?
Okay. So she killed herself. She wasn't killed by a man or anyone else. She killed herself because her babies died and she couldn't bear it. And why is she taking it out on? I guess, I don't know. She loved her kids so much, and so she's taking anger on anyone, you know, trying to cheat, trying to take advantage of a beautiful young lady. I've got this southern drawl for some reason. She's just an angry spirit, and that's what angry spirits do. If I watch this show, I'll find out, obviously.
You know what?
We keep digging.
Gotta get back by Monday.
You think you're just gonna become some lawyer, marry your girl? Does Jessica know the truth about you?
You're not ever going to know.
That's healthy. You're gonna have to face up to who you really are.
That is fair, I guess, yeah. You know, at some point, you can't kind of hide anymore. You have to accept who you are, especially in marriage. It's not good to start a marriage with a lie like that. It's a weird thing to lie about. I used to be a demon hunter, and I killed who knows how many of who knows what since I was a child, but, you know, if you don't tell her, she'll find out eventually. I don't know how. Well, with Dean around, she'll find out.
If it weren't for a picture, I wouldn't even know what Mom looks like. What difference would it make? Even if we do find the thing that killed her, Mom's gone, and she isn't coming back.
Don't talk about her like that.
Yeah, I guess it's a lot more personal for Dean. He knew her. You know, he was, I'm not going to try and guess ages, but he was like 5, 6 when she died, so he knew her. Sam, newborn, he never knew her, you know. Like he said, he only knew her from pictures and what he's been told. She probably doesn't get talked about much, considering how she perished, how she ended. So I can understand both stances here. He just wants to get on with his life, with his girl and his new career, but Dean, this is his personal crusade. He's on with his father, you know. He's been brainwashed. I think this is all there is. Sam got out of it, but Dean's deep in there.
Sam. Where'd she go?
Who's driving your car?
Yeah, best get moving. Oh boy. But maybe she just doesn't like cars. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe she's just not a fan of cars. Or maybe she really loves cars. Who knows? But y'all need to get running.
Dean! Are you alright?
I'm super.
He looks just peachy. Impressive from Sam to jump over and catch on. Dean did not get the memo, clearly. Oh gosh, he looks dirty and wet. This probably does it for someone. Not me. Not me, but someone.
That Constance chick, what a bitch!
He doesn't want us digging around, that's for sure. Where's the trail go from here, genius? You smell like a toilet.
Yeah, hopefully the trail goes to somewhere with a shower. Because he looks like a toilet. God, his hair was so nice. And now... Ugh.
You guys having a reunion or something?
What do you mean?
That other guy birded from you. He came in and bought out a room for the whole month.
Oh lordy, Big Jeff's been here. Jeez. He has taken this place over. I mean, he was alive. That's always good to know. Maybe you two are just... It just goes in the blood. You two are just so similar. You both took a jump. You both ended up covered in... I don't even want to guess what. You both came to this motel to have a shower. And he just never left.
I don't think he's been here for a couple days at least.
Salt? Cat's eye shells? He was worried. Trying to keep something from coming in.
Oh yeah. A salt circle. Labeled investigative folders on the wall. He was very worried. That bed is surrounded by salt. When he slept, the only time he couldn't, be aware of everything, he wanted to be protected. From this woman, it's got to be more than that.
Dad figured it out.
What do you mean?
She's a woman in white.
You sly dogs. Dad would have found the corpse and destroyed it. Does it say where she's buried?
No. If I were Dad, go ask her husband.
Okay. Maybe it's an American thing. They're saying a woman in white like it means anything. And he said, you dirty dog, so... Does that mean a prostitute or something? I am not sure. But yeah, go check with the husband if you want to know where her body is. I wouldn't lead with, where is your dead wife's body so we can destroy? I wouldn't lead with that. Maybe sneak it in there.
Dude, 5-0, take off.
What about you?
They kind of spotted me. Go find Dad. Problem, officers?
Where's your partner?
What partner?
Yeah, no getting away from that too quickly. Warning Sam. Sam will get out of there. Jump a window. Go find Dad. Sam has to do it on his own. The thing he never wanted to have to do again, he has to do it alone. Hopefully he'll get back for his interview. Fingers crossed.
I'm not sure you realize just how much trouble you're in. You got the faces of 10 missing persons. Whole lot of satanic mumbo-jumbo. You are officially a suspect.
That makes sense. First one went missing, I was 3.
It's a fair point. I mean, I can understand where you're coming from, Mr. Pierce. It's a lot. All the lies, the false IDs, the fraud, the satanic stuff. But yeah, he was literally free, so I don't think you can exactly pin this on him.
So tell me, Dean, this is? I thought that might be your name. You're staying right here till you tell me exactly what the hell that means.
Oh, okay. So we got Jeffrey Dean Morgan's book of Lord knows what to do with his hunting. Dean 35111. 35111. It's got to be something, but Lord knows what. I don't.
She was buried in a plot. Find my old place over on Breckenridge.
Why did you move?
I'm not gonna live in town. House my children died.
Yeah, that one felt pretty self-explanatory in my opinion. Why did he move? Why did I move from the house where my 2 kids died and just down the road from where my wife offed herself? I wonder.
Did you ever marry again?
No way.
Did you ever hear of a woman in white? When they were alive, their husbands were unfaithful to them. And these women, suffering from temporary insanity, murdered their children.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, thank you for the explanation, Sam. Okay. That's it then. So, he was unfaithful. He cheated on her. So, she killed the children, then herself, and now her vengeful spirit is murdering men who are trying to be unfaithful in themselves for revenge. Okay. Alright.
I think that has something to do with Constance.
You tell me.
Maybe I made some mistakes. No matter what I did, she never would have killed her own children. Now you get the hell out of here.
Oh, I'm feeling sympathy for the adulterer. But I mean, he clearly, in some sense, has blamed himself. He's kind of shoved himself away, alone. You know, never remarried, never looked for anyone else again. You know, yeah. I mean, he did it. he did the thing. He did the thing. But still, you know.
Got a 911. Shots fired over at Whiteford Road.
Well, that was easy. And now he's got his dad's book back as well. I mean, well, I guess they know his name's Dean. They don't know his surname is, so there's a lot of Deans. So that's not, like, too bad. Just don't come near this small town in California or whatever, you know? I mean, yeah, I'm not going to die. Of course, you know. He's a demon hunter. Of course, he knows how to get off a pair of handcuffs.
He's gone. Dad left Jericho.
How do you know?
I've got his journal.
He doesn't go anywhere without that thing.
Yeah, well, he did this time.
What's it say?
Marine craft
Coordinates.
Jesus. You go to pause it for half a second. Jeez. Oh, oof. Okay, yeah. 35 on the coordinates. You know, in the day and age of the internet, this would be a lot easier to locate, but we do have some form of computers back. This is a 2000 show. It's, you know, it takes some adjusting to at stages, but they'll work it out. They'll work it out. They're hunters. They know what they're doing. Sam is dealing with a woman in white right now, one-on-one, which is a bit more dangerous, but...
Take me home. Take me home.
No.
Alright, she'll take herself home then. Jeez. She asked very nicely, and then a little bit less nicely, and then she's gonna do it by force. You gotta respect it. You gotta respect it a little bit. Dean, if you're still on the phone, could you get a boogie on?
Don't do this.
I can never go home.
You're scared to go home.
I'm so cold.
There are worse ways to go. There are worse ways to go. I'll say it. There are worse ways to go to Sam. You weren't even trying to cheat on your beautiful girlfriend. Just being nosy. Just being nosy.
You can't kill me. I'm not unfaithful. I've never been.
You will be.
That doesn't count. I'm gonna be honest. Miss Constance, I have to disagree with you as his lawyer. You cannot force yourself onto a man and then say he has been unfaithful to his partner. He had nothing to do with that, Your Honor. He had nothing to do with it.
I'm taking you home.
Dean will probably be more concerned about the state of his car. I mean, that kind of went hard, you know, phasing in and out of reality between gunshots if nothing hits you. But again, she's a ghost. Nothing's going to hit her at all. Quick thinking, Sam. Take her home. Take her home. Make her see what she did. Make her look at what happened and come to terms with it and hopefully pass on to the next plane. It's so creepy, but so sweet, but so creepy. Oh, finding peace by being reunited with the spirits of your dead children that you killed in a fit of insanity. Aw? I feel like I should say aw, but it feels wrong to say aw, almost.
So this is where she drowned her kids. That's why she could never go home. She was too scared to face him.
Found her weak spot. Nice work, Sammy. If you screwed up my car, I'll kill you.
Knew it. Cares more about the car. Aw. I guess this kind of says a lot about them. Sam, a lot more kind of thinking and trying to outsmart and outmaneuver, I guess. Connect the dots and all that. And then Dean, just brute force, bang, bang, bang. With, you know, his car goes along with that, I guess. which together is a very good combination where you have the brains and the force. It's a strong team, but also it's the middle of the night and you got to interview Dean, Sam, so get moving, man.
Dad went Blackwater Ridge.
Sounds charming. We can make it by morning.
Dina,
You're not going?
the interview's in like 10 hours.
Yeah.
Aww. Dean, you know, rough exterior, but obviously he's enjoyed spending time with his brother again and doing this again with him. You know? And then, you know, Dean, Sam, turning his back on it for the interview. Aww. I can understand. I can see it from both sides. Dean misses his brother, and he's missing his dad right now as well, which makes him miss his brothers more, probably. But Sam's thinking about his future. But he's just got to accept maybe that this is what he's meant to be doing.
Maybe I can meet up with you later, huh?
Yeah, all right. Sam, you know, we made a hell of a team back there.
Yeah.
You did, and you do, and you both know it. Come on. You two together, you're an incredible team. You gotta. Come on. You need each other.
No! Sam!
Jesus. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Wow. I thought it was just gonna be he'd seen a mom again and realize he needs to see this through or whatever. But sure, we could just do it. Jesus, she was so hot. She's hotter now, but jeez. Oh wow. Okay, I didn't see that coming. Okay. Well, it just makes it a bit more personal for you, Sam. He knows he's got to see it through now for sure.
We got work to do.
And there we go. That's sick. Oh, I mean, it makes sense. Obviously, after what just happened, he's not just gonna take that line down. Law school be damned. He's gonna go find his father. He's gonna sort this out because he loved that woman. He loved that beautiful, beautiful blonde woman, Jess. I think that was her name. Oh, that was a good intro. It sets the scene. So we're figuring out the mystery of the mother, which is obviously connected to the mystery of what happens to Jess, the mystery of where Jeffrey Dean Morgan's gone, and we're gonna do some spooky monsters of the week in between, I'm assuming. I'm excited. Yeah. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, then leave a like, subscribe so you don't miss anything. Like I said, you can check the list of episodes I'm reacting to down below in the description. Leave a comment while you're down there if you want. Let me know any other episodes you'd like me to react to. I want to make it clear, I am watching every episode. I will watch every episode. I'm only reacting to certain ones though, or else I'd be here forever. There is so many episodes of this show. I'm still reacting to like 140 of them. I think it's like, I daren't even think, like 300-ish. High 200s, 250 to 300 probably. So I'd be here forever. I've reacted to them all. I'm reacting to about half, I think. So if there's any more you think are essential to react to, let me know in the comments though. And yeah, like, subscribe, comment. Until next time, as always, I just want to say a very special welcome, if you're new, and thank you for watching.